Hey, welcome, my name is Oli and today we'll check the Pulsar Xlite V3 ES, so the new version of the Xlite V2, here in the ES, so esports edition. There is also a normal Xlite V3 version in 3 sizes which I will cover in a separate video. Today we will focus on this esports edition and explain what the main differences with the Xlite V2 and V3 are. In this video we will look at everything that has been changed and if this Xlite V3 ES is an improvement compared to the Xlite V2 and other similar mice. But first, let's do a quick unboxing. You will find the mouse, 4K USB dongle. This eSport version comes out of the box with a 4K dongle. Also in the box a flexible cable with angle, because in wired mode it goes up to 8000 Hz polling rates. The cable is flexible, but I saw better cable from other brands. Then you will find also a stickers and manual. Regarding the technical specification, the Xlite V3 ES has finally the 3395 sensor. As I said before, it comes out of the box with a 4K dongle. It's also possible to go up to 8000 Hz polling rates in wired mode. Something special with this ES edition is that it has an OLED screen on the bottom, which we will check later more in details. The battery life is impressive. With a 500 mAh battery, I will say I have around 65 hours of battery life in 4K mode, but therefore it comes with a weight of 65 grams, which is okay and the weight is well balanced. Even with the screen at the back, it's not so noticeable. The Xlite V3 ES also comes with optical switches, so let's do a quick sound and quality check. The main clicks feel slightly lighter as on the X2H, X2 V2 and X2A, probably due to the ergo shape and implementation within the shell. They are responsive. My left clicks feel slightly different, a bit more loose. You probably hear the sound test something is loose. This is unfortunately my left clicks, which is not a problem while gaming, but I wish I didn't have this on my copy. For the rest, the scroll wheel, which is in aluminium, feels at the first strange compared to all the plastic wheel with rubber on it. But after some hours of gaming I get used to it. It kind of feels lighter and faster than the plastic wheel on the other X2 mice using the same Pulsar Blue encoder. Side buttons are okay, they both have a bit of post and pre-travel, but in an acceptable range. The quality build is solid, I have no flex or creaking sound. As I'd said before, rattling sound on my left clicks and also the 4K dongle has something loose inside. This is not the first time I have this problem. I already have this one on my first X2 adapter last year. I'm not lucky here, but the 4K dongle is working fine and you don't do this while gaming. At least I hope you don't. Regarding the settings on the screen, as I'd said before, there is no software needed for the ES edition. Everything can be set up with some keys combination and you can follow everything on the screen. Turn on the mouse, press the Hertz button, the screen turns on. If you do nothing, the screen turns off after 1-2 seconds to save the battery. The DPI button of course can change the DPI starting with 400 up to 12,800. Polling rates can be changed pressing the Hertz button, up to 4000 Hz in wireless mode and 8000 Hz in wired mode. Debounce time by holding the Hertz button and clicking the DPI button. Motion sync can also be turned on or off by holding again the Hertz button and clicking the main left clicks. And lift off distance can also be set up by holding again the Hertz button and clicking this time on the right main clicks. LOD can be switched between 1mm or 2mm. Every settings is visible on the screen except the debounce time. Let's compare this Xlite V3 ES with the Xlite V2 and some other mice. You will first notice that the Xlite V3 has no holes. The ES has also no holes on the bottom. It's completely closed, probably to protect the screen. The normal Xlite V3 has holes on the bottom. Shape-wise it's almost the same as the Xlite medium size, so the size 2. The main differences are the clicks geometry. On the Xlite V3 you have a slightly curve on the click to give a better position to your fingers. On the Xlite V2 the click shape was straight. This little change makes the Xlite V3 feels better for me. I have a more fixed position for my fingers, I slide less from left to right. Compared to other similar mice, I will say the EC3CW is the one that comes very close in my opinion. The shape has some similarities like the inner side curves. The EC3 feels slightly smaller but just a bit. The coating is also similar, and they even put a red bar at the rear which reminds me a lot to Xiaomi with their logo. As for gaming, I have great performance with. I used to main the Xlite V2 and I just love using this V3 now. The sensor and polling rates feel very stable in wired and wireless mode. No shuttering effects, everything works flawless. So to sum up, the Pulsar Xlite V3 ES is in my opinion the best Ergo release of this year. It brings some innovation with the screen, it has top specification with 4K wireless and 8K wired polling rates, a big 500 mAh battery, and the build quality is okay. Despite the small issues on the left main clicks, but it feels good. I like the coating. The Xlite V2 used to be my old main gaming mouse, and now the Xlite V3 ES is my new main. I will soon make a video covering the standard Xlite V3 and compare this one with the ES edition, but also compare the 3 different sizes available for the Xlite V3. So, offering also 3 sizes, it competes directly with the Xiaomi ECCW series, and with a price of $130 or 140 euros for the ES version and $100 or 110 euros for the normal version, it's also very interesting for what it offers. So that is for today. I hope you enjoyed this review. If so, please drop a like and sub to the channel. If you want more infos, you can also follow me on Twitter or X, where I post some news and what is coming next. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you next time. Bye bye.